Hi, welcome back to Celeste. We're going to move on here to level 4. I have mixed feelings about level 4. You'll see as we go along here. One of the main mechanics is this cloud jump thing where you got to use a little bit of timing to jump at the right time, or else you fall into a pit. And I'm not great at it. But get a hang of it eventually. It's fun doing these recordings because I get to notice things like the seeming gravestone on the last screen. But yeah, the other main, or one of the other main mechanics here is these little bubbles, which basically, after a short delay, shoot you off in one of the 8 directions and refreshes your dash. And of course, I need to check the corner over there because you gotta check for secrets. I haven't actually gone back to this level to collect everything that I missed. So I don't know, there might be a secret on this screen that I totally missed, and I'm still not seeing anything. So maybe not. We'll find out in a future episode. Future for you and me. Gotta check. It's a very pretty level. Definitely looks better than level 3, I think, in my opinion. Gotta check. Who wants to talk to an old lady when you can climb up the side of the screen? Okay, yeah, almost didn't go in there. I don't know, I guess. Okay, chat time. Mind the wind, she says. We certainly will. Just after we check out these nooks and crannies. There's that wind. The wind is the reason that I'm not a super huge fan of this level. It feels like a weird mechanic, like to be pushed back like that constantly. It means you have to like re-evaluate all of the platforming that you just learned, right? Which, you know, forcing players to reevaluate, sure, that's fine. It's a tactic in game design, but it kind of makes it feel unpredictable. I don't know. Unlike the level 3 mechanics, I actually think I'm pretty good at it. Pretty good at predicting what the wind is going to do, but it's just very inconsistent, which feels weird. to say again. It's not inconsistent in that it's unpredictable. It's inconsistent in that you know, I don't know how to explain it. But it feels, here's what it is. So when you're stationary, when you're standing stationary, right, you when you're standing stationary, there's like a you're frozen in time, right? Whereas if the wind is blowing back against you, then you are constantly changing position. And that means that if you're trying to do something like set up a jump, you know, on a certain pixel, then you might screw up because now your position is constantly changing. And what that means is you have to time it exactly correct in order to get a replicatable result. So that's kind of a half-baked idea of why I'm not a huge fan of the wind. I think it's a reasonable evolution here, and it's thematic, so that's good. But it just didn't feel good gameplay wise for me. Didn't stop me from playing it, but yeah. So you'll notice there's a new mechanic on this screen, which is the pink cloud, which disappears for a little bit after you jump on it. It's just, you know, basically the same as the other cloud, because you don't usually bounce twice anyway. But yeah, you can see here the effect of the wind pushes you back quite far. I mean, I think it's used in a creative way, especially in later screens where you'll see it's used to like push you forward to gain momentum and distance. When it's pushing against you like this, it's rough. This is the first screen where I had a bit of difficulty. Actually edited these videos like a week ago. I'm recording the narration now. So don't actually know, I don't actually remember like where the speed ups and cuts are. So it's gonna be a surprise for both of us. But I do remember editing a lot out from this particular screen, just trying to get this one strawberry. The difficult part here is by the time you got the strawberry, you'd be like running out of grip strength. You'd have to like mash the jump button in order to climb. It's nice that even if you run out of grip strength, you can still mash to climb, but it means I bumped into these spikes a whole bunch of times. So here you can see some of my farther attempts. But we're gonna get it. Hooray! I like how the deadly textures look different in every level. In the I don't remember what it is in the first level. In the second level we have like spikes. The third level we have like the red goo. And in this level we have these like crystal pokies. Was it just spikes as well in the first one? I can't remember. Regardless, I like that even though the idea of the deadly texture stays the same, the style changes. Well, we can talk more about that in the next episode of Celeste. See ya.